Hello everybody, today we are going to be making zucchini ravioli. This is a low carb option to your favorite Italian pasta and it's nice and fresh and homemade. So what we have going on over here is I've been taking a vegetable peeler and peeling some zucchini to make our noodles.
One at a time. You didn't. One time and did it.
So I have about 3 zucchinis full. I'm gonna lay them out on a paper towel to dry, dehydrate them a little bit so our pasta doesn't get super juicy and moist and watery. Okay, so we are back after we let our zucchini noodles dehydrate just a little bit. I'm gonna put some ricotta in a bowl. There's no measurements here, we just kind of eyeball everything. We're not gonna need a ton of it because our zucchinis were a little bit small. I'm gonna crack an egg in here. I have some frozen garlic. I find this as a very easy time-saving convenience tip. It's almost as good as the real stuff, especially if you're making it in something. It's a Dorot brand. Find it in the kosher section, actually, kosher frozen section. When I was doing my ingredients, which I realized were relatively low on our traditional cheeses, so we're gonna improvise a little bit here, but it can't be bad. So we have some Parmesan, just a little bit. I'm gonna just throw that in the mix. I have a little bit of mozzarella, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of that in the mix. I also have a ball of fresh mozzarella, and I have some sliced Munster. We're gonna use those later. And then I have some Italian seasoning I'm gonna just throw in here. You can pick whatever other flavors you want. If you want a little kick to it, you can put some chili flakes in it. If you want to put meat in there, you can put meat in here. Other vegetables, if you want like a butternut squash, but given that our noodle is a vegetable, we're going to keep this all cheesy here. Gotta mix that up nice and good. Because I used that frozen thing of garlic, I'm trying to smush that up and let it get kind of dispersed throughout the whole sauce. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Okay, so now we're gonna actually compile our noodles. So I have a dish here. I'm just gonna put a layer of sauce at the bottom, a bed for it. My spoon. It's okay if we cross-contaminate, it's all going to the same place. So just thin layer down there. Now, I'm gonna take 2 noodles. Let me move some space here so you can see. Okay, so we have 2 noodles here. I'm gonna put them kind of overlapping about 50% and then make a crisscross and 2 noodles overlapping about 50%. Then I'm gonna put just a dab of my filling in here. And then I'm gonna cross over my noodles, the ones that are on the bottom. And then I'm gonna cross these noodles, the ones that are on the top. And then I'm gonna flip it upside down when I put it in my pan, my dish, so that the seal is facing downwards. And that is our first one. So I finished making all of them. It looks like out of 3 kind of small zucchinis, I was able to get about 13 zucchinis, and I completely overmade my filling, which means I can use it. It's a pretty generic filling. You can use it for calzones, for baked ziti. You can use it kind of for anything you want. So I think I might do that because I am feeding a family of 4, and some people might want some carbs in this meal. But if you're going straight on keto, this is for you. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cover the top of my raviolis with some sauce and some cheese. And I am going to keep it in the fridge until it's time for dinner, where I will pop it in the oven, probably at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes, and then covered, and then like 5 minutes on broil to brown it. We'll see. There's no real set directions here, but let me just finish dressing these from the top. I'm gonna take whatever leftover Parmesan I had, which was not much, sprinkle that on the top. That's good for there. I think I'm probably gonna just use the Munster, not the fresh mozzarella, because the fresh mozzarella has a lot of moisture in it, and the zucchini does let off a lot of water when it cooks, and I don't want it too watery. So I'm just gonna kind of put a small slice of Munster on top of each one. This is not how I typically would do it. I probably would have put some nice mozzarella, like just cover it in mozzarella. But you do what you can. I haven't gone grocery shopping in a week, and this is what I got. So I'm sure it will be just as good, because you know what, there's nothing wrong with melted Munster. Favorite of mine. And it gets a nice ooey gooey texture, and that's what everyone really wants when you get Italian food. So it looks like I am done. Thanks for watching.